Gentleman, Mr. Collins is recognized.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. And following up on that, I think I'm asked many times back in the district, they say, well, why are we, why is the budget like it is? Why don't we spend money on X and not this? And I say, well, until we get our budget balanced, till we're able to get it under control, then we're having to make choices like this. We're not able to then do a budget in which we make priority choices. And one of the priority choices that I want to highlight in here, which I think is very good, is something that we've been a part of also with bipartisan with Senator Al Franken in the Senate, is in our side is dealing with mental health issues, dealing with the fact that that our jails are not mental health facilities. They do not need to be treated as mental health facilities. And on page 50, as well as Dr. Burgess was talking about the prescription drugs, but also the veterans treatment courts, the community-based treatments. Coming from a county and a state, Georgia, which very conservative state, but is probably on the leading edge of many of these kind of alternative courts, drug court, DUI court, family court, veterans court. Judge Gene Roberts in my home county of Hall, just this past year, I was there for the first veterans court meeting that they've had. Taking, a lot of times the issues with PTSD are just that we're seeing in our veterans population now, and funneling it in a way that keeps them out of beds in jails and being productive with their families and concerning for us. So I just wanted to make a comment. Thank you for both of what y'all have done on this. But I think these are things that we need to look for from a conservative standpoint, from just a humanity standpoint, that, it is much better to take those who are in need of help and be able to put that money in upfront costs that we can look at these treatment courts and be a part of supporting them becoming active participants in the community again, instead of just simply saying, let's just throw money into jails. And so I just want to say thanks for what you're doing there. I think this shows a priority choice. And if the American people, public, want to see this from a bipartisan position, this is something that we can look at and be proud of. And I think, I just would like to see this continued as we move forward and as we talk about these issues moving ahead. And I just want to say that. And thank you, Mr. Chairman. I yield back.